guys, we've made another video for you.
The topic of this video is things we didn't know about owning a business until we owned a business. There's a whole list of things that we just had to learn while we were in the process of getting started.
And no one really talks about it because there are no holidays with small businesses. So, gotta get my hair up, make some bread. So the trick is to always stay positive. And for me, what I'm gonna do is try to do it as fast as I can. When you first start, you're gonna measure everything probably in cups and teaspoons. But we found as you go along, using scales and measuring with grams is gonna be so much faster, and you are more consistent with your product. First started, we thought making bread was gonna be a great idea. It took us 2 years to come up with the perfect recipe because we had this, but you also are going to need one of these. So I did stainless steel pans, which is fine if you're only cooking 5 to 10 loaves of bread a day, but now that we've expanded, we need a ton more, and at $45 a piece, this is not a cheap investment.
The thing about owning a business that we didn't know about owning a business so we own a business is sourcing. Let's look at our coffee, for instance. We get our beans from all of these really cool organic farms, and that supply isn't always available. Sometimes there's a seasonality to a coffee crop that we have to work around. I can't get the same beans throughout the year, so I have to go from farm to farm, or sometimes broker to broker, trying to find the freshest beans, and sometimes the price goes way up. And what do you do about that? It's the same way with organic produce. You know, guys, we're a juicery, and we're juicing this wonderful organic produce. Well, what if the price of lemons doubles? That's a very important component to cold pressed juice. What are we going to do, right? So we have to think on our feet.
Guys, something else you got to think about is, what are you going to sell in your retail space if you're selling anything? Because products like that usually are quite expensive, and you end up only making a few dollars on each one, but having to buy in bulk. So that's a huge expense just to stock your shelves. That might take 2 to 3 months to sell. Produce all of our own teas. Tea blends, they have medicinal benefits, which is one way that we have used to combat some of that. Almost done. It took an hour, but I've got to come back later and finish it. See you in 4 hours. I would suggest when you first start out, unless something is a tested product that everyone loves, don't buy in bulk yet. Let it sit for a few weeks, make sure it's successful, and then invest to spend a bunch of money on buying in bulk.
One of the things about owning a business that I didn't know about owning a business until I owned a business is that I'm always here working on the business. We're literally, like, this is July 4th, and Rachel's here for the second time working the sourdough for you guys to have some bagels and some bread on the following day. Sourdough takes like 3 days to stretch and pull and feed and do all the things. You guys have seen it on Pinterest. You know what sourdough is like. Rachel's working really hard on her day off. And here I am shooting some videos and checking the books and working with a phone. Yeah. Are you eating toys? No. Okay.
Probably aren't thinking of is waste, and how will you encounter and what you do with that. So there's always times where you don't sell everything, so we've kind of been creative in what we do. For instance, our juices, if they don't sell, we freeze them, and our soups, if they don't sell, we freeze them. Protein balls, we'll freeze them, but then you get a discount on frozen items. Our bread, of course, is different. We went ahead and made it into French toast. have our customers' favorites. Got to be creative, guys. Got to think about these things. People only watch videos that aren't boring.
So we're gonna make this one super
This is gonna
exciting.
be so fun.